Haley was trapped in the bathroom. With an alligator just outside the door, all she could do was turn and run. She slammed the door shut behind her, temporarily halting the gator's attack, but staying in there meant a slow death. So, summoning every ounce of courage, Haley reopened the door, her eyes locked on the beast. As soon as it lunged, she sprang into action, vaulting through the doorway to the other side. Using her smarts and agility, she managed to trap the alligator inside the bathroom. But the danger wasn't over. It had all started after an unusually violent storm. A massive flood caused the alligators at a nearby farm to escape. These fierce creatures had started invading people's homes, turning them into new nests. Just a few hours earlier, Haley had come to take her father out of the hurricane zone. But when she arrived, he was nowhere to be found. Eventually, it was her pet dog who sensed something was wrong in the basement. Following the dog's barking, Haley made her way down. The place was crawling with rats, fleeing in all directions like they were escaping something terrifying. She noticed bloody handprints smeared across the pipes, and a tool bag scattered on the floor. Panic crept in as she looked around. There was her father, collapsed on the other side of the pipe. She immediately crawled over. He was unconscious. After checking him, she realized he'd been bitten on the shoulder. She tried to drag him upstairs, but he was too heavy, so she found a bag to slide under him as a support. They were almost at the stairs when the dog began barking furiously. A massive alligator suddenly crashed through the staircase. Haley had no choice but to retreat, dragging her father behind the pipes. Luckily, the alligator was too big to squeeze through the narrow space. After a few violent tail whips, it gave up and left. Not long after, her father regained consciousness. He told Haley the alligators had come through the overflow pipes. His leg was badly injured. Then Haley's phone rang. She crawled out to retrieve it and try to call for help. Her father warned her, "Be careful." Haley cautiously watched for movement. She managed to grab the phone and started dialing, but something felt off. Sure enough, the gator was back and ready to strike. She scrambled toward her father, but she was a second too late. The gator clamped down on her lower leg and started thrashing. She kicked at it with everything she had until it finally let go. But that wasn't the only gator down there. Her father kept shouting her name, urging her to run. Haley quickly snatched up a metal cage and trapped one gator's head, but another came charging in to help. She ducked and weaved through a tangle of cables as the gators destroyed everything in their path. Thankfully, she didn't get caught. She stabbed one of them in the head with a screwdriver and found a safe place to hide. Her whole body trembled with fear. She stayed quiet, watching carefully. The gator hadn't left completely, but it wasn't guarding her either. Tears streamed down her face as she tried to stop the bleeding on her thigh. Outside, the storm grew more intense. Her father, barely able to move, crawled toward her and whispered, "I think it's gone."